Hello there. Welcome. I think gonna continue on these challenges. Dar es Salaam has just won. And which, by the way, you can apparently there's an achievement for doing completing a challenge on any one map. Doesn't if there's say 3 challenges, it doesn't matter. You complete any one, you get the achievement. So it's like, okay, if you're looking to get all the achievements that's possible on the game, then that's a thing. And there's just one for Dar es Salaam. So it looks like trees are going to be a thing. Not as many road tiles. Something about a bonus to motorways? I have no idea what this symbol means. So let's give that a whirl. More trees, and they can't be destroyed. Okay. Awarded half the number of road tiles each week. Start with 3 motorways. Ah. Oh, yeah. Ah. That's going to be helpful. And, hey, thing. There we go. Let's get this going. Okay, so I've done one challenge thus far where trees can't be destroyed. Not the worst thing in the world. Not a favorite. Like it's hello. So as far as parameters, I would say my least favorite parameter is motorways cost road tiles, which is on Go With The Flow on Moscow. And I really did not like, I think I'm posting that game. I really didn't like that because it felt not fun. Because motorways are supposed to be helpful, extraordinarily helpful, extraordinarily useful, and just wasn't. Traffic lights, of course. Oh, look, they gave me a roundabout. What am I supposed to do with a roundabout? Let us hope the red neighborhood expands through here. Yeah, definitely my least favorite parameter is motorways cost road tiles. And Go With The Flow with the zigzag, where it incentivizes you to do this zigzaggy kind of design with your roadways. That was already kind of like a little bit janky. I've seen I've heard various YouTubers use that in reference to other games. Excuse me there. But yeah, it's kind of janky. So I don't foresee myself trying to Go With The Flow on Moscow again. I don't think that's going to happen. There are more fun things to do. Hello there. Oh yeah, road tiles. I don't want to start using my motorways just yet, he says, and then he's thinking there's probably going to be an exception to that. This feels like a fairly... This is a somewhat short. I got traffic lights, but I already got 4 in pocket. So I'll take the road tiles. Okay, this has trees. This is... This is regrettable because there's no way to thread this red house through right here. Yeah. Crossing the streams. Either way that it... Oh, no, wait a sec. I can go up and around. That feels like it's slightly better. And keep these avenues open, preserving the possibility space. It pains me to be using the motorway so fast and loose. It's one of those things where I really want to be banking road tiles, but motorway. Oh yeah, I have traffic lights. I think a red neighborhood is likely to pop up down here, in which case this will be satisfied by it. Do I got a bridge? I do not have a bridge. I'm going to need to get a bridge for that, because that's probably going to happen. Hello. Yes, I will take some road tiles. I am presently preserving this in the vague hope that I will have enough road tiles and a bridge in order to effect that a more standard solution. Look how symmetrical this is. Can we get a house here and keep it symmetrical? Aw, I guess we can't. There's the red neighborhood. Red neighborhood will cross here. Hopefully a couple... Well, that's definitely an expanded neighborhood. If a red house pops up there, then okay. bridge. So normally this neighborhood, I would wind up because this is the rightmost neighborhood. It should go to serve the rightmost red destination, leftmost neighborhood, leftmost red destination, middle here, but the trees are in the way. Do I have the road tiles? I could probably connect this neighborhood down through here to this. I nominally have an avenue. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. In order to connect, I do not have enough. Okay, yes. That is the correct solution there. Look how messy this is. Right, I'm doing it. Given how things are going, I'm probably going to need that motorway at some point anyway. I love me some bridges and road tiles, but motorway. More red over here is good. Huh. So this neighborhood, red neighborhood, I should, properly speaking, hit that. Yeah, road tiles. Should hit this fill right here, but got the solid line of trees, and got an entrance right here. I could motorway it down. Feels like a waste. Should I be... Oh. I was saying, should I be blocking? I don't think one will pop up here, but I would rather be sure, because I've been wrong sometimes, where it's like, oh, I'm good. And then turns out I'm not. Don't need something there. Okay. So I think I'm going to need to motorway some stuff over here. Problem with this okay, that separates these two networks, but this is going to need more houses before it's everything is said and done. So that shifting that back to here just so is that there's a little bit more space between. I suppose it is possible for me to do a road to here in order to solve the greens. But I'm not optimistic about getting enough road tiles for that. So this solution should work for a good while. This neighborhood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on this guy, that seems a bit much. I'm going to get these road tiles back, and then I'm going to run these blues up and over. In which case, I will then be able to route some reds through here. Which reds do I want to route through there? And I haven't solved. And I'm running low on road tiles here. Oh, you bastard. Look at that. Right. Okay, so now I can direct these via road somewhere here. I'd hate to motorway there to there because that seems really short. That needs to happen because he needs to get guys, and I kind of don't want to run this neighborhood down, up, and through. That feels like it's ultimately going to be unsustainable. I'm out of road tiles. Or do I do this? I do think this is painful, but I'll take the bridge. Preserve this possibility space, that's important. This is a more trim neighborhood for these reds. This is probably just as efficient. Okay, so this is 5 reds on this guy. He's good. These reds, don't know where. Worst comes to worst, they can feed into this one. But I'm feeling that thinking that they're more likely going to be needed for somewhere else. These dark blues, I could run some around to this guy if I had the road tiles, which I don't. I don't think a destination can spawn here. I think that is too tight. Okay. That's unnecessary now. Not that this really needs it, but where else are these two light blues going to go? They're most convenient to this destination. And should I need to motorway some portion of this neighborhood at some later point, then I'll have all the larger neighborhood to be able to motorway. Preserving that possibility space. These greens are pretty inaccessible. Fortunately, these 4 seem to be keeping things mostly calm for now. That's a very useless red. Get it 1 motorway back. Lots of things is happening. This is a neighborhood of 4 greens. Give that dedicated support right now. I would like to have enough road tiles in order to bridge these around. This is about as conducive a setup of support for a destination as you can kind of hope for. That's nice. Okay, so this is 4 at this distance on this fell. 1, 2, 3. So that's these 3, these 4. That's 6, 7 on this fell. At this distance, that might be okay for the late game. I don't know. This setup, I do not foresee having to put back into place. Once I get a few more road tiles, and this will be slightly calmer, I'm going to rejig this and reclaim some road tiles. I'll get some road tiles back, connect this in. This will provide space for, if I'm able to get more greens in this area, then I'll take the road tiles. Feels like I'm forgetting something. Put these 2 on this guy. He's gonna need them. This red fell is set. This feels like problems are going to arise. Problems are going to arise. This neighborhood is going to need to be motorwayed over there. Some to perhaps both of these. I don't know. This is not a problem yet. When it is, going to be bringing this in here and putting a traffic light there. I think this is permanent. This larger neighborhood is definitely necessary for this guy. That was really darn close on this guy. Hey, a close green. Because this is a smaller neighborhood, it's only 4. This is a smaller destination. And this guy's unhappy. And rightfully so, he has so few. Okay, so this guy has a whole bunch in the garage. Okay. That should send an emergency flow to him. Because I'm using 6 motorways now. Any of these that I can reclaim. Okay, this is sorting out. Road tiles. Okay, seriously, time for me to see if I can reclaim a motorway. These yellows need to get over to this guy really darn quickly. This neighborhood is not sufficient in order to support both this convenience store and this IMAX. So some of these yellows have to be motorwayed. And as long as some have to be motorwayed, then it might as well be a slightly larger neighborhood dedicated to the big guy and let this neighborhood support this fellow just fine. With this, again, a lesser neighborhood, this guy's going to be fine with. Maybe put one more on him. Do I got a bridge? I do not have a bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 supporting this guy. This guy actually has this smaller green actually has 5 supporting him. If I retake this bridge, what am I doing? I can always take another bridge and run that around and put a traffic light right there. I think I'm going to need a bridge to bring this down around here. That seems like it's going to happen. Assuming I get another bridge. These two can come on into this network at some point to support, and I'm probably going to have to divvy up this neighborhood just slightly in order to give a route for some of these in order to support, because one is not going to be sufficient. I should plan on one not being sufficient. Okay, so I get the motorway back, and what am I doing with it? This guy who's been supported by 3, this fellow is supported by 5, and he's doing fine. Fine with air quotes. This guy is, yeah, I'm going to have to motorway this neighborhood over to here. Right. That motorway back. Disconnect that. Neighborhoods are surging. This is bad. Putting these three, these can go back up this way, and it can hook into this network in order to support this blue. He's the only one upset, and it's probably just because he doesn't have enough. Do I have tiles? I got tiles. Okay, so this in larger neighborhood will now support this one and this one. And hopefully they will be okay. This guy with these 3 and this 4, he should get calmed down. He's got 7 on him. Motorwaying this yellow network so as that these do not have to have interference feels like it would be a good thing. I kind of think it would be a bad idea to have so many, because then the traffic. If I have all these houses right on this traffic light, then they're going to, that's a lot of different ways for the traffic light to direct traffic. Okay. Feels like slowing this down would probably be a good thing. Bridges or road tiles? I think I want the bridge. Because I think this guy is green is going to be, as soon as this green gets unhappy, and it looks like he's got the center pip there, he looks like he's already unhappy. He's gonna need that. Look at this smattering of reds. This is not very helpful. This is one very well supported light blue. Yep, this guy's got angry. This guy is really angry. He's gonna kill me. Yep. Okay, so we had trees that you couldn't move, and that definitely limited the possibility space, and I was definitely hurting on that. We had 3 motorways to start, which definitely wound up needing the motorways. A lot of these, like this right here, this motorway would totally have been not there, except there were trees blocking the way. I was hurting for some bridges for the longest time. I needed to reclaim the motorway from these dark blues up here going to this dark blue here in order to be able to do stuff over here, and I don't think I had the opportunity to do so Maybe I had the maybe like there was like a couple hundred points before I had before I did this. I had the tiles in order to do this, and I just didn't see it. And then once I did get that motorway back, I did not put it into place immediately. So those are my fault. Those bits are my fault. Oh, and decreased number of road tiles. Half road tiles. That hurt. Was kind of getting used to it. Like the most legitimate motorways were for the greens, I think. That's a good distance, and that's jumping a couple networks. Man. The rest of it, if okay, this yell was very legitimate. Of course, I was getting this large neighbor. Okay, with this neighborhood here, could I have run this neighborhood to this guy, who is pulling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses at this distance across a motorway? Could he have leave 2 on this guy, take these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and run them to him and reclaim that motorway and done something with that? That's something I could have done. Well, that is 2,507 on a challenge. Place of Peace. I'm not sure why they gave it that name, but how did I do? 224. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's all right. First time, I'm happy with that. Not too many people have played, I guess. Yeah, not too many people have played in these challenges. Okay, I don't mind this challenge. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but it's like I don't mind it. Wouldn't mind trying it again at some point to try to ramp up the score there, but yeah. So how did I do on Dar el Salaam? Oh, this is one of the ones that I was trying to get up to 5,000. Yeah. I do kind of want to go back and try and get 5,000 on that. I might do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a great day, and cheers.